Welcome to our 5 on 5. We're pleased to welcome back Teddy Abrams, the music director for the Britt Orchestra. Teddy, good to see you again. How are you today?
Great to be here. Great to be here.
Welcome back to the Valley. I know you're based in Louisville, but you spend a lot of your summers here. What's the purpose of your visit this time?
We are working very hard to plan our upcoming season, and so we've been getting everybody in the community excited about the concerts that we are going to be presenting this summer.
Mm-hmm. And one thing you've come here and talked to us about before is this amazing performances you guys are planning up at Crater Lake. Where are we at in that process? Because that is so big, what you guys are planning.
Well, Crater Lake is happening. It is completely on track, and so in just now a little over a month, we will be up there at the most beautiful place in this country, I think, really one of the spectacular sites that every person in America and the world should see. And we will be presenting it's hard to even describe what this is, but it's a musical experience unlike any other. This is a once-in-a-lifetime kind of concert. Again, to describe it as just a concert does not do it justice. It's a combination of our entire Britt Orchestra, the musicians from throughout the community, the Klamath Tribal Percussion Group, a giant choir, all these musicians coming together to present a world premiere composition that was written just for this special event.
And you've got it on your phone.
Yes, I have the very first draft of the piece. It's done. This piece is now done. And so this enormous group of musicians will assemble up there. And the special thing about this performance is that it's not like a normal performance where it's on a stage and everybody just watches and is amplified. You get to be up close and personal with the music. We're going to play in different places throughout Crater Lake. And you get to go right up to the music and hear it, right next to the musicians. And so this is an experience combining the extraordinary setting, combining the extraordinary, just natural venue of this great national park with music that has been organically grown, basically. It's not just a composition that we were playing there, it's a piece written about and for this space.
Never been done before. It's so exciting.
I don't think anything has ever been done even close to like it in any national park, so this is spectacular.
Wow. Okay, so what about the rest of, obviously that's just one element of much of the work that you guys are planning for this summer. What are the two must-see concerts this summer?
Well, that performance, the Crater Lake performance, starts the season, and then we come back down to our beautiful Britt venue, and we've got a tremendous season planned, a great combination of pieces that have been written right up to the second. In fact, a world premiere is on our very first concert on opening night, and then great music from the entire range of repertoire that an orchestra can play. So we're going to be playing pieces by Mozart, pieces by Tchaikovsky. In fact, on that same opening night program, we've got the 1812 overture with what we're calling kind of our human canon sound. So if you don't know what that is, you've got to check out that opening concert. It's 1812. Everybody loves that piece.
Yes.
And then Mahler's Second Symphony, one of the biggest pieces in the entire repertoire. Gustav Mahler believed that a piece of music, a symphony, should not just be a nice work of music, it should create an entire world. And a piece should take you through the entire range of emotions that a human being can experience. And it should basically be as descriptive as a movie can be, for instance. And so the Second Symphony is one of the most vast and intense and powerful works that he ever created. And the fact that we're putting it on here, which also requires forces of 250 people at least, maybe 300, is pretty spectacular. So I really want every single person to come see Mahler's Second Symphony. It's very rarely performed because it's so huge and challenging to put together, but we're doing it.
Wow, exciting. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll have much more with Teddy in a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back to our 5 on 5. Again, we're here with Teddy Abrams from the Britt Orchestra. So, Teddy, what would you say to a young person to motivate them to come out to the Britt Hill to experience this orchestra?
Well, I would say coming to Britt is the ultimate experience of hearing an orchestra. An orchestra, of course, is perhaps the most spectacular musical experience that somebody can have. Because you think about it, you've got the vast number of musicians playing different instruments, different lines of music that somehow come together to create these unified sounds that are so overwhelming and inspiring and can really bring out every possible feeling and story that the human species has to tell. And that's spectacular. That's what an orchestra is. And I would say if you think that an orchestra is something that's kind of quaint and perhaps antiquated and old, then you have not seen the Britt Orchestra, because the music that we play is vibrant and alive. And it runs the entire range of music that speaks to us through hundreds of years of history, right up to music that has been composed for you this very year. And that's spectacular to think of that range of what's possible in both time and space.
It's awfully big.
It's awfully big. It's huge. And so the excitement is palpable when you see this. There's an energy that runs through the audience that is like no other musical experience. And I make a guarantee to everybody, if you've never been to see an orchestra before, come to the Britt Orchestra, and I think it will blow your mind.
Wow.
It will. And you can come find me personally if you disagree or if you agree. I make that as a guarantee because I believe it that strongly.
On the line.
Exactly.
Very good. Okay, so you've been involved with Britt for a couple of years now. Where do you see Britt in 5 years? Where do you see?
Well, we have so many remarkable things that are going on at Britt. One of the best orchestras, I think, in this country. These are all-stars that come from major orchestras throughout the entire world. They come here for these 3 weeks to make music together. And so I want to continue on the path that Britt has been going because it is working so wonderfully. My main goal, though, is to tell so many more people about Britt. I want Britt to be the musical destination for the entire West Coast, the entire region, and I want people to be flying around the world to come to our beautiful community in Southern Oregon to experience this because I think that the community deserves it, and the musicians deserve it, and the venue, that beautiful Britt Hill, deserves it too. And I love the fact that we're adventurous and taking huge risks and doing giant projects like the Crater Lake project, like the pieces that we commission just for our seasons. I want to keep going in that direction, thinking of new and creative ways to present the music that we play.
Wow. Well, it's going to be an exciting season. We're very excited to have you back. It's going to be spectacular. Thank you so much.
Looking forward to it. Thank you.
All right. Stay with us. We'll be right back.